When Chaoqun Ji was convicted in a spy scheme and sent to prison for 8 years, he vehemently denied being a spy. Tonight, Ji and his convicted Chinese spy handler are part of a spy swap with China, resulting in the return of 3 Americans long held by Beijing, a couple of them also accused as spies. 3 Chinese nationals headed overseas and 3 Americans headed home for quite a holiday.
I don't think anybody knew about it, that I knew of anyway, from between myself and my client. I don't think we were aware of it.
Longtime Chicago criminal defense attorney Damon Sharonis and his client Chaoqun Ji were supposed to meet here at the federal prison in Indiana, where Ji was serving an 8-year sentence for what is known in the spycraft trade as espionage light, working as an unregistered agent for China. Now, there's no need for Sharonis to attend a jailhouse legal strategy meeting because Ji and his convicted Chinese spy handler, Yanjun Shu, are among 3 Chinese nationals released from custody today and traded for these 3 Americans held as spies in China: Mark Sweden, Kai Li, and John Leung. This new picture of Sweden in the middle with U.S. officials in China tonight, right after his release.
The State Department does this with other countries, sort of with regularity. I think the most recent one was in Russia. That was widely sort of publicized. But the Chinese government and the United States government decided that they were going to do this.
The I-team this morning with this hint something was up. Ex-IIT student Ji named in a federal court filing stating that he has been released from U.S. Marshals custody. The 3-for-3 swap was underway.
You have 6 people who are probably all denying that they're spies in something that's being described as a spy swap to get everybody home where they should be and want to be.
Sure, that's sort of, I think, the nature of it, right? I mean, I'm not really familiar. I read the articles today about the individuals who were being released from China, and great for them, great for these American citizens to come home to their families. One of them was sentenced to life, so I think that it's equitable, hopefully, and that everybody comes home and enjoys Thanksgiving and can be with their families.
The U.S. considered all 3 Americans to be wrongfully detained by China. Chinese officials convicted the Americans of drug and spy charges, sentencing one of them to life despite a lack of evidence. In a separate but related move tonight, the State Department has loosened its travel warning for Americans going to China, urging simply increased caution. Previously, U.S. officials warned a risk of wrongful detention. With 3 now no longer detained, I guess that was the game changer.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.